All right. Yeah, yeah. When some more people join up, I'll if I'm lag, there's nothing I can do about it if I'm laggy. That's just like the service. I have good service, but you never know. Streaming is a lot of, but yeah, when some more people join up, I'll talk about the giveaway, and then give it a while. I'll talk about it. Y'all know how I do it. I'll talk about the same thing 3 or 4 times just to make sure everybody, whether you're watching it now or you're watching it back later on, everybody catches it. Um, okay, all right. What's up, everybody? Though, what you up to? What you smoking on? Where you at? Where you watching from? Hope everybody's having a good week. A good start to the hot summer season. North Carolina, okay. And if anybody's on the Discord, I posted an invite link on the Discord. So if anybody wants to come and chat for a couple minutes and talk about whatever, you can do that. Let's see, we got North Carolina, we got New York, we got Ohio. Yeah, I know in the Midwest is hot. I'm going out to Illinois in a few weeks, and I know it's already like almost 100 degrees out there already. It's I think today out here in LA it hit like 76 maybe today was the hottest. So weather's just fine. I hate the heat. I can't do the heat. I hate it when it's like blistering hot. Can't do it. Especially, you know why? Especially I hated it. I really hate the heat here because there's nothing you can do to get away from it. Like, sure, we got the beach, but going to the beach every single day is like time consuming and it's messy. You get sand everywhere. At least when you live out like in the Midwest, y'all live in Texas or in the Midwest, when it gets hot, you could go play in the park, you go tubing in the river, go fishing and shit. We don't got none of that. There's no outdoor activities here whatsoever. So when it's hot in the summer out here in LA, you can either go to the beach or sit inside with AC. Yeah, yeah. Southern California's been having the last couple of years. The weather's been nicer out here than anywhere else, and that's crazy because it didn't used to be like that. It used to get really hot here in Southern California. It used to get really hot, like like I tell y'all. If you didn't know, I used to live in Illinois, and it could get hot and humid in the summer, um, but it would never get as hot as it would get here. But here, it don't nearly get as hot as it gets there now. It's the whole climate shift and everything is crazy. Uh, I'm not wearing my watch. It's 7:41 right here in California. So you're in New York. You're 3 hours ahead. So it should be 10:41 in New York. What part of New York you in? You in New York City or you in New York State? And if you're in New York City, what part of New York City you from? I gotta go to New York, man. That's like a bucket list thing. Okay, New York State, Western New York. So you're bordering like what's that bordering? You're bordering Pennsylvania and what? Ohio over there. We got Spike in the house. What's up, Spike? Someone say free. Free what? Spike, you could join in and spread some Spike propaganda. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I think Western New York, that corner is Ohio and Pennsylvania right there. Um, what's up, Jerry? All right, so I'll give my first announcement about the giveaway. Just for those of y'all who are in here, if you're watching it later, so you don't, in case that's all you're interested in, you don't got to go scroll through like an hour of live. So the giveaway, it's the Shabazz. What's up, Gino? It's the Gino. Man, I wish you were Gino off 90 Day Fiance. That would be so dope. I'm a big fan of that, Gino. Anyway, um, the Shabazz Summer Giveaway. It's exclusively being hosted on the Hemp Flowers Discord. All right. So y'all, I know y'all always hear me and see me talking about the Discord, putting invites to the Discord. Maybe you don't know nothing about Discord. Um, you don't want to, whatever. But if you want to get in the giveaway, you're gonna have to. All right. Um, there is a sub channel on the Hemp Flowers Discord. It's on the side menu. It says Shabazz Summer Giveaway. All right. Um, the instructions for the giveaway are in there. Basically, I don't remember exactly what it says. I wrote it, but basically, you have to be in the mainland U.S. So you can't be international. You can't be in Alaska, and you can't be in Hawaii. I'm sorry, but just the shipping costs and everything is just crazy, and and international is a whole. Anyways, too much logistics, right? So you got to be in mainland U.S. You got to be 21 and over. Um, you have to be subscribed to my channel to win, to even enter. You have to be subscribed to my channel. And to enter the giveaway, you go on the Discord into the Shabazz Summer giveaway, and all you do is just the only require. If you meet all those requirements, the only thing you got to do is post what your favorite summertime strain is. That could be past or present. All right, it's just something so that you could leave a comment there, so that your name is there for the random drawing, because it's gonna be picked at random. It's not like give me your sob story or whatever. It's just it's a random giveaway. There's gonna be 3 winners. If you look at the giveaway flyer, let me try to remember this so I don't get it wrong. Besides myself, because I'm gonna be giving away Lil Smokies, Pangier Harvest. All right, so there's gonna be Pangier Harvest, Lil Smokies in the giveaway. Cowden Hemp Co. is putting in flower. Lost Oak Farms, Type 3. You heard it right. Type 3 cannabis, the ever elusive, ever exclusive Type 3 cannabis is going to be, there's going to be 3/8. Everybody's going to win an 8th from Type 3 cannabis. Beliefer is putting in Arrowleaf Hemp. Pharma Extracts is throwing in some stuff. Who am I forgetting? Beliefer, Pharma Extract. Oh, Neverwinter Botanicals is throwing in flower too. All right. So, he said Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands and U.S. Samoa also are not the mainland U.S. You posting a link on the Discord giveaway part. A link. There's a link. If you need a link to the Discord, there is a link in the video, just in the descriptions of all my videos. So just go to my last video I uploaded. There's a link to the Discord in the description. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, there is a link in my bio, and there's also a link to that landing page on my website, shabazz420.com. Yeah, so you can find the Discord invite for there. That's where you got to enter the giveaway. If you meet the requirements, it's going to be dope. You're going to get some really nice flower. So there's going to be 3 winners, and those 3 people are going to be set for the summer. You're going to have some bomb, really good flower, some indoor, outdoor, greenhouse. You're going to get a pack of little smokies. You're going to get some, I think farmers throwing in some CBD gummies. So, yeah. So it's going to be dope, right? I try to do at least 1 or 2 of these giveaways for y'all every year. This is just my way of giving back and twisting the vendors' arms into giving back as well. Not that they don't, because a lot of our vendors are really dope. But just an activity, and it's also too. I want to get y'all in the Discord as well. The Discord is really dope. It's a dope place where you could chat about hemp flower. and make friends. You know, a lot of the people that have been in the Discord for like the past year, like consider each other friends and talk outside of it now and everything. And you don't have to, but it's just a place you go post reviews. You get, you know, instantaneous feedback. You say, hey, I need a, whatever. I want a fruity indica. What do y'all recommend? I need a fruity indoor indica, and there's gonna be 5 or 10 people within 2 minutes that's gonna tell you, you know, what they think and coupon codes, pictures, reviews, everything. Also, the good thing about the Discord is there's a lot of vendors and growers that are active in there. So sometimes, like for example, if you have you order something from Lost Oak Farms and there's a quarter ounce of something missing. Lost Oak Farms, he's active in that Discord. So a lot of times you could get instantaneous customer service right there. So you don't have to go and stay in the Discord and chat and everything, but I really recommend that you do. Just, you know, pop in when you have time, or if you have questions, or we just even like when people go in there and share what you're smoking on. You know, you don't have to leave a review or anything like that, but you could just be like, yo, tonight I'm puffing this joint of whatever. That's dope. We just like to know what everybody's smoking, what's hot, what's popular, what's not, everything is that type of thing. So the to join this giveaway is a great what's the word I'm looking for? It's a great motivation to do that. Anthony said, "Have you ever mixed CBD?" Yeah, I used to, like, if I wanted more like a type 2 experience, I would take like some regular weed and mix it in with I'll take like a tiny little pea-sized nugget of regular weed and mix it in a joint of CBD flower. I don't do that anymore just because my anxiety and um THC sensitivity and all that has gotten it's just gotten too bad to where any sort of type 2, anything spicy is just it's a no. It's a no for me. Amanda said facts. Patrick definitely helped me via the Discord from Cowden when I had issues purchasing. Yeah, oh yeah, Cowden, he's on there active. He was just posting and commenting on there on the Discord just a few minutes ago. Um, there's lots of vendors. Type 3 is on there. Occasionally Horn Creek or Arrowleaf, Holy City. Sometimes they pop in and stuff, but yeah, Neverwinter Botanicals, he'd be on there. A lot of people. Whitehammer said, "How do you know who won?" So, like I said, I'm gonna try to do it sometime or like probably like July 5th, because obviously the 4th everybody's busy and stuff. So maybe like July 5th, it's gonna be 3 people at random are gonna be chosen. So just all of the entries are gonna be put on like the spinning wheel, and 3 people are gonna be chosen, and then um, the winners will be tagged on the Discord. Will be and you will be messaged privately as well. So you gotta make sure that you stay logged in on Discord. Also, I'll be putting updates in the main chat for the giveaway too, like perhaps pictures of the prizes or meet more details on like the strain. Like for example, Type 3 is putting in 3/8 as of yet. I don't know exactly 3/8 of what. So between now and the drawing, I'll be updating, you know, in the main chat of the Discord what those 3/8 will be. Maybe it's 3/8 of Ozy Kush, Blues Airy, Dark Seeker, who knows? Spizzle Spark said, that's a good question. Do multiple comments help? So no, so I'm only doing one comment per person, one entry. It's not I just to make it simple and more fair, it's just everybody gets one chance and it's just picked at random. So if you do leave multiple comments, I'm only gonna count you one time. What's up, Terp Supreme? Shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon, y'all. If you want another way you can support the channel and my efforts in the industry and everything, you can join my Patreon. Um, it's nothing. It's nothing too super crazy, but occasionally I post an exclusive video on there, behind the scenes stuff. And every time I get new flower or product in, as soon as I open it, I post it in the Patreon and give my like opening thoughts based on just what I see. So, you know, That's just something I do to kind of offset the cost of producing content and everything because my channel's not monetized. You can always buy my merch, and just always make sure that you use my coupon codes and links when you shop. What's up, Jesse? Don, that's fine if your Discord handle is different. Just as long as you're logged in, you'll be if you win, you'll get tagged on Discord, and I'll also message you on Discord as well. Um, you can also get Rogue Origin. I think I messaged Rogue Origin to see if they wanted to participate. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to. Rogue Origin is pretty dope. I got a coupon code for Rogue Origin now. I don't get anything from it or anything, but a lot of people think that, oh, if I give you my coupon code is because I'm getting a commission. That's actually not the case. Not even most of it. So Rogue Origin is one example. So you use my name when you place an order from Rogue, you get 30% off. I just set that up just so that y'all could get a discount. Jess Medina said, "What's up with your content? You haven't been putting nothing out." Um, I it's this is the slow time of the year for cannabis. So basically, right now in the spring and summer, all of the flower that comes out is basically just indoor harvests that happen to pop out. Towards the end of the year and the beginning of the year, you have all of the outdoor as well as all of the indoor and greenhouse and stuff. So I'm constantly putting out videos. I do have stuff um, to make content on. Also, like I said, I'm going out. I'm going out of state in a couple weeks, so I'm trying to prepare for that. I'm also trying to save stuff to make content on because what I'm gonna do probably is film a bunch of videos before I leave and just set them to auto upload while I'm gone. So, but I'm glad that you noticed. That means that you're staying updated on the channel. Cowden's drop is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be the Wipeout, which is Sour Lemon Head OG crossed with Eraser Kush from Hoku, and then Pineapple Crush, which I named. I always got to give myself credit. I named it Pineapple Crush. Why? It tastes and smells like pineapple soda. That's a cross of Platinum Legendary OG and Sour Lemonhead OG. Those are the two strains that Cowden's dropping. Use code Shabazz, all caps. I don't know if it's case sensitive. I always just say all caps, but use my name for a discount. That's dropping tomorrow. I will probably have a video out on that new Cowden drop, a new review on that, probably Saturday morning. He said he said, Poppy, some of your coupons are out of date. I've tried using them, and no, y'all, if y'all don't know, Cubans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, if a man calls you Poppy, is not gay. He's not trying to get at you. Poppy is just like saying coño, hermano. Puerto Ricans call each other Poppy, like Americans call each other bro. So if some of my coupons are out of date, let me know. I try to really keep them up to date, but if they are not working or whatever, I usually hit up the company immediately and try to get that resolved. Anthony said, "You'll get used to anxiety, Shabazz, and you'll grow stronger." Man, I've been getting used to anxiety. I've had a bad anxiety issue for I've had anxiety problems for at least the last 10 years of my life. I've had bad anxiety problems for the last 4 or 5 years. I've had severe anxiety problems for probably the last 2 years. But I push through it. I try to put that to the side, and I try to just enjoy every day and live to the fullest. Hilltown said, oh, "Okay, you got some hemp growing. That's dope. That's dope. Everybody that's growing." Jess Medina said, "What's your favorite CBD vendor right now?" That's I don't have just one single favorite. Um, I would say I'm right now just what am I smoking the most of because it tastes and smells and looks the best. That's going to be Type 3 and Cowden. Cowden really came out of nowhere and jumped into the top spot. Like not number one, but like you got like the top five or top three. Cowden came out of nowhere and said, "No, hold up," and he said, "Hold up," and just pushed his way into that top three for sure. Um, so I don't have like a number one favorite, but that's what I'm smoking on a lot. I am Jedi said, "What's the top two CBD flower strains from Horn Creek?" Let me think. I tried Horn Creek's Tropical Tempest, Tropical Tempest for sure, and I think Horn Creek has Manglo Mania. I think those were my two favorites from Horn Creek. What's up, Anthony? Fusion developer said Type 3 pictures, videos look insane. Yeah, Type 3, he's really bringing the Type 1 high-end exotic marijuana like energy to CBD flower. Spike said if you could get a sample of Pat's beard hair, how much would you send it? God. Yeah, that's what we all love about Spike. Spike's a troll, but he's a positive troll. Like he trolls you in a way that makes you laugh, not in a way that's like gives you mesothelioma. White Hammer said, I kind of want to plant some hemp in the front of my yard and watch the popo roll in. Depending on what state you are in, that could be more or less risky. But if you're in a state that's not like Texas or Alabama where they're just going to throw you in prison because you have a grinder in your car, um, go for it. Put a letter to law enforcement next to it and say, this is non psychoactive industrial hemp. It's federally legal. And the Farm Bill overrides any sort of state law. And what you going to do? Um, Nate said, any favorite tinctures? Trying to find something for my anxiety. There's a lot of good tinctures out there. I like the CBDV. I think it's Happy Oil from Lost Oak Farms. Let me hold on. Um, Horn Creek. Does Horn Creek have a tincture? Or they have a top? No, Horn Creek has a tincture. I'm sure. There's a lot. Basically, you just want to look at the potency of the tincture, make sure it has a lot of CBD, and you want to make sure that it's full spectrum. If it's not full spectrum, don't waste your time. Hilltown said Type 3 is excellent. I always miss the drops because I'm out with the fam. Yeah, that's the only complaint with Type 3 is just it goes so fast. Ooh, that's spicy. I'm puffing on the I know people are gonna ask. This is the Durban Gelato disposable from Primary Jane. And the terps in it are really terpy. It burns my nose hairs. That's what I'm vaping on right now. Yeah, the cactus cutter is cool. Actually, that one I got the cactus cutter V5 or whatever. I got the new cactus cutter. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna be posting a video on that sometime coming up. Um, it's man, they really went hard on the new cactus cutter. Oh, that's right. You're in Puerto Rico. I are you in like The city, or are you out in the country? Because if you're out in like the hills and stuff, you just gorilla glue your gorilla glue. You gorilla grow your hemp and just grow it out in like out kind of in the forest or jungle or whatever. If you bought some from a local shop, does it have COAs? You just want to make sure that it's you just want to make sure it doesn't have any contaminants and the price. You want to make sure it's not overpriced. Um, yeah, you see, y'all are gonna ask. No, this is the. I'm gonna drop a video on the Neverwinter along with the Fog Pod. He's dropping a new stash box, so I'll have some new Neverwinter content out. If y'all got that new Durban Lights Fog Pod, peep the packaging. There's a Shabazz seal of approval logo printed on the packaging for that new Fog Pod. So that's dope. Shout out to Neverwinter. If any of y'all happen to be into like cutlery, like knives and stuff, the owner of Neverwinter, he's actually a bladesmith, and I actually got two custom blades from him. They're pretty good, so I recommend that if you're into like not he does custom requests too. So you want like a good chef's knife or a bush knife or anything like that, hit him up. I am Jedi said I just found Horn Creek. I like their stuff. Does it taste like pine? Yeah, the tropical tempest. It tastes like pineapple, guava, mango. Like it tastes like tropical fruit, straight up. Yeah, I never heard of that, Nate. Next, you want to make sure that when you buy, just generally the stuff that you can buy at like a brick and mortar, like a CBD shop or a smoke shop, is garbage. You basically just want to, for example, go to the Discord and see what people recommend you from reputable vendors and order it online. That way, you know for sure you're getting a good price and you're getting a good, clean product that works. Cosmic said Fields of Hemp currently has BOGO on 5 strains. That's good. Fields of Hemp, they're a good company. Their pricing though, they basically have the same pricing that they had in 2019. Like I think what do they want, like $30 a eighth for outdoor. Maybe it's a little bit cheaper now, but outdoor you shouldn't be paying more than like $12 for an eighth outdoor. And then realistically, who's buying eighths of outdoor when you could get like quarters for like $20? You get half ounces for like $30. Lost Oak Farms, you use my code Shabazz, you get anything 50% off, and you get a free like quarter ounce or half zip baggie of whatever is on cycle for the promotion at the time. Oh, Fields of Hemp has $50 ounces. Yeah, that's not bad. They have a lot of common stuff. I I I didn't try their last season stuff. I think they have what they have. I think they had the if they still have stuff that you can't get anywhere else, like Grumpy Grandpa, or what was that other one? Pineberry. I think those are worth trying. But if they have like sour space candy and like sour brulee and the regular shit, whatever. Rogue has good prices. Horn Creek. My favorite outdoor though is right now is just and well yeah, my favorite outdoor currently in the hemp industry is Lost Oak Farms and Ellie Who. Lost Oak Farms and Ellie Who. I really like this. All and you know what? A lot of people slept on Goat Ridge Hemp. I don't know if they still have any in stock, and if they do, I don't know how the quality is because obviously all the outdoor flower now is already like 6 months old, maybe more. But Goat Ridge Hemp, if y'all remember, Goat Ridge Hemp used to be the best outdoor you could get. right? They had like a cult following. People went crazy for Goat Ridge, and they kind of fell off because they went back to like last year and the year before that, they kind of went back to growing like Oregon CBD and stuff. Like, so they kind of like fell off and people weren't really interested. This last season, Goat Ridge grew Royal OG and Critical Berries from Zoe. So if you like either of those strains and you want like a super small batch outdoor, check out Goat Ridge Hemp. I do have a coupon for them. I don't remember if it's like Shabazz 20, Shabazz 10, one of those things. But yeah, if you like outdoor and you like those strains, the Royal OG and the Critical Berries, everybody slept on Goat Ridge this year. And it is their fault because they've been growing bullshit the last couple of years. But yeah, Goat Ridge is an option that I just don't ever see them being mentioned anymore. Yeah, you paying $90 an ounce is crazy, especially if you're talking about outdoor. If you're paying $90 an ounce for indoor hemp, then that's fine. That's completely reasonable. I'd say up to like maybe like $120 for a zip of I'm talking about like Cowden, Beliefer, type 3 type quality. I don't know, do the math on that. I don't know what that comes out to an eighth, but that's a good value. So you're paying $90 an ounce for indoor, that's fine. You're paying $90 an ounce for outdoor. Nobody should be paying more than like $50 for a zip of outdoor. Oh, that's dope, Nate. Hopefully that's a female plant. Um, and just in case anybody's in case anybody new has joined the live, quick details about the giveaway. Again, the giveaway, you can only enter for the giveaway on the Hemp Flowers Discord. There is a sub channel on there that says Shabazz Summer Giveaway. You have to be 21, you have to be subscribed to my channel, and you have to live in the mainland 48 states of the United States. You have to comment your favorite summer strain on that channel. Comment one time. That comment is your entry. And in sometime in the first week of July, 3 winners will be picked randomly to win. All of the vendors on the flyer are pitching in. So you're going to get about like an ounce of flour as well as some other stuff. Little Smokies, some CBD gummies. It's going to be super dope. A really dope giveaway, really high quality stuff. And, there's every winner's gonna get an eighth of type 3 flour. So you definitely want to get in on that giveaway. If that's why you're watching the video, that is how you enter. The link for the Discord is in the description of all of my videos. So just go to my last video and the invite link to the Discord is right there. And while you're there entering into the giveaway, stop in the main chat and say hi. All we do in there, we're like a family. It's really cool. It's friendly. It's welcoming. It's close-knit. We just talk about hemp, smoking hemp, CBD flower, our journeys with anxiety and all that stuff. Yeah, this last season, Lost Oak they did like an all indica lineup. They got the Kush Loops, Blue Nitro, Bubba Kush 12, Bubba Kush 5.9, Critical Berries, and Royal OG. And it pretty dope. That's a good question, Jedi. He said, "What's the difference between indoor and outdoor flower?" Basically, indoor flower, especially when we're talking about hemp, right? Because the disparity is a little bit less when we're talking about marijuana. Especially like here in California, I always say we have outdoor and like greenhouse that's grown that people sell at dispensaries as indoor flower because it's so good you can't tell it. Most people can't tell the difference. With hemp flower, though, the genetics are a lot weaker, so the disparity is way bigger, right? So indoor CBD flower is going to be way better quality. It's going to look better. It's going to smell better, usually, and it usually taste a lot better. It's stickier, it's just a quality thing. The effects aren't really different, right? You could smoke a joint of outdoor Bubba Kush and a joint of indoor Bubba Kush, and the effects are going to be largely the same. Um, um, but with that, a big difference is the price. Outdoor flower is way cheaper. Outdoor flower is like half the price of indoor flower. So you just kind of got to figure out, do you want some really pretty flower that smells louder and tastes better? It usually smokes smoother. Or do you want to save some money and get some stuff that still works fine? It's still good to smoke. It still smells good, but it's just not as good quality. And the reason for that is because when you grow indoors, you control the climate and you control the conditions that the plant is grown in. So plants that are grown indoors, they don't have to compete with the elements, right? They're not having to compete with too much moisture and mold. They're not having to compete with insects and squirrels and deer eating them. They're not having to compete with thunderstorms and wind knocking them over and getting drenched with rain, or it being way too hot and the sun is just cooking the plants. The all indoor plants have to endure all of that, and so that's why the quality doesn't come out as good. Did I say that right? Outdoor plants have to endure all that. Indoor plants, they're in a completely controlled environment, so the plants are able to just thrive, and the quality is better. But that's the difference. And then yeah, because of that, the price, it costs a lot more to grow indoor, so it costs more to buy. What's interesting about vaping though is it kind of gets my I suffer from visual vertigo. It sucks ass. I have they're still trying to figure out what condition I have. I might have something called binocular vision disorder dysfunction, or something called like oscilleropsis or something. Um but basically it's like a misalignment or extra movements with my eyes, and so like I get visual vertigo. And I noticed that a lot of times when I vape, not smoke, but when I vape, it can get that visual vertigo kicking in. That's why I put on my glasses right now, because it kind of takes the edge off. But what's up, Rick? Gino said, what is the best key from Fern Valley? Bubba Kush and Lemon Octane, without a doubt. And if you order from Fern Valley, put a note in your order. I don't have a code for them, but put a note in your order that Shabazz sent you, and usually the girl who works the front desk, she'll hook up your order. Fusion developer said, if you do indoor grows, watch out for Spider-Man. Yeah, so indoor flower isn't immune to like pests or anything. It's a lot easy. The chances are less. You can still get mold. You can still get spider mites and stuff in indoor grows. It's just that the chances are a lot less. It's easier to take care of them, and then you're also not having to compete with like wildlife and, again, thunderstorms and all types of stuff. Um, so indoor isn't perfect, but it definitely puts the plants in a way better growing condition. So y'all make sure you get on over to the Discord, get in on the giveaway, hop in the main chat, tell everybody what you're smoking, ask any questions you gotta ask. Um, Jedi said, I like big buds. Man, especially if you're ordering outdoor, you usually get big old buds. I mean, it's not super fresh anymore, so we might be going down to like the medium buds. But I know, like, for example, if you order from Lost Oak Farms right now, I know it's definitely not smalls. He doesn't even sell smalls. If you go get some ounces from Lost Oak Farms, it's gonna be all big old chunky nugs. Elihu Horn Creek be putting big old nugs, dude. I'm smoking. So this joint right here is a mixture of Dark Seeker OG and R2Z2 from Type 3. It tastes like it's just sweet, dank gas. Oh yeah, type. Speaking of Type 3, um, I'm sure he has a drop coming up, but before that drop, Type 3, Type 3 is actually going to be doing a sampler. He's going to be giving away samplers, 1.5 grams of blueberry on the on Discord. Again, another reason to be on Discord. Vendors do exclusive drops on the Discord. But Type 3, he's going to announce it. He's doing 1.5 gram samplers of blueberry. All you got to do is pay the shipping costs. So that's coming soon. Might be like next week or something, but that's coming soon. And then as far as his actual next drop, I'm not sure. I know he has some stuff harvested, so we'll have to see. Amanda, what's your name on Discord? Yeah, Jedi. If you you want to make sure you get good quality and everything, definitely try indoor. Um. Oh, okay. Okay, Lady of War. All right, I know who you are now. I should have known when you said Ohio. I didn't put two and two together though. Damn, Fusion Developer, you gotta update your stash, man. Make sure you enter that giveaway. God damn. He said I'm still vaping on 2020 CBD Reggie. Damn. Bro, you might as well go pick some dandelions and dry them out. God damn. And some greenhouse CBG. Oh Lord. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to be smoking no 2020 flower. Like I said, I got 50% off Lost Oak, 30% off Rogue. Neverwinter right now has 50% off their flower. Places like Horn Creek are always cheap. Elihu, you use my code for like 10 or 20% off them. Yeah, if you don't want to waste the flower, yeah, make a tincture with it, make edibles with it, do something. But, but yeah, you don't want to smoke shit from 2020. You might get mesothelioma. Uh, you know, the Wesley's Wish is nice. It's not. I wouldn't describe that as dank. Um, Dank has a specific meaning. You know, dank means that something smells skunky or gassy. That's what dank means. Like, oof, like that's dank. That means it has a dank smell. I know now I've seen younger people and people newer, they use dank as just a general term of like, I like it, but I like to really like, let's not muddy up that phrase, right? Because when I do my videos and stuff and I say something smells dank, that's what I mean. I mean, it smells cushy, it smells diesely, it smells skunky. Gino, yeah, CBG is great for joint pain. It really helps with pain and inflammation. What's up, Randy? What's your name on Discord so I can know who you are? Uh, Terp Supreme said if it's jumping out the jar, I consider it dank. That's loud, right? Because something can be loud without being dank. If like, for example, some sour brulee from Oregon CBD, like you could get outdoor sour brulee and open up the bag and like the scent is very prominent and it's there, right? Maybe somebody from across the room could even smell it, but that doesn't make it dank, right? Dank is only if that loud smell was like if I open up a jar of Powden's Critical Berry, somebody across the room could smell that diesel. They could smell that diesel. That's dank and loud. Damn. Yeah, that's the thing, y'all. Trying to save flour and stuff. It's a lesson everybody got to learn. Flour is a organic thing. It decomposes the second it's not alive. So through drying and curing, we preserve it, right? But that doesn't stop it. Cannabis is constantly decomposing and breaking down. So the longer you save it, the less the lower the quality is going to be. So something from 2019, man, you might as well bury that shit and say a prayer, have a memorial service, man. Again, you smoking flower, you smoking cannabis that's 3, 4, or 5 years old, you can get mesothelioma. Damn, man. Nate said, I don't know how to Discord. Nate, just download the app on your phone, create an account, and log in. And then just go to the invite link for the Hemp Flowers Discord, which again is in all my video descriptions. Click the invite. You'll become a member of the Hemp Flowers Discord, and you could hang with all the rascals on there. You could hang with all of us rascals on the Discord. We're a bunch of slick rascals, Discord's easy. It's fun. It's like it's trust me, it's easy to use. Just download the app and sign up. It's free. There's no catch, nothing like that. Have I tried Fernando from Holy City? No. The last stuff I tried from Holy City is the last video I made on Holy City. Man, I inhaled some butane or something. God damn. I will say though, the naming convention over at Holy City Farms needs to be stopped. It is a menace to society. Holy City is over there getting buds and just naming them the most wildest of shit. P doo-doo. Just wild things. Just wild and crazy things over at Holy City. I'm waiting to see the catalytic converter, what are they going to drop next? Just a McDouble, and there's always some wild cross that deserves some way better name, Well, I don't know what I think Holy City, they're doing DMT or something over there while they're harvesting their flower, because I don't know what the hell they're doing with their name. Amanda, butane is what's inside of a lighter. That's the gas that's inside of a lighter. So like if you, God damn it, I keep not hitting my joint. So like if you light a joint or a blunt or whatever, and you inhale it while you light it, you're inhaling some uncombusted butane, which is a gas in a lighter. Like I just did. He said he picks his name out of a Harry Potter school. Yeah, them Holy City, big shout out to Holy City. If y'all love Holy City, make sure you use my code. We love Shabazz, all caps. Love is spelled L-U-V. But the names that that I'm trying to think of, P Doodoo is just the worst. So that's the one that stands out to me. But they got like P Doodoo, Sandcastle Feelings, Jabberwockies, Shaka Khan. Ricky Bobby. You know, some of these aren't so bad, right? Like Ricky Bobby is not too bad, right? But some of them are just atrocious, you know. Just random people's names. Fernando. Who the hell is Fernando? It's like Holy City. They went to Costco one day and seen the cashier's name was Fernando. They're like, that's the name for today's strain. Yeah, Ricky Bobby's not bad. Ricky Bobby's not bad. But that's kind of just one out of the other randomly as named ones. A Captain Blowfish, yeah, that's another one. And I know that some of these have like backstories and shit that was relevant, but it's like I looked up one of them, right? Because I'm 32 years old, right? And like one of them had a reference that I just did not understand. I'm like, what the hell is this random ass name? Like the shit was just like Goodyear tires or some shit. I don't fucking know. And I Googled it, and it's from like a movie or a comedy TV show from like the 70s or 80s or something. And I'm like, who? It, if you're trying to just, you know, I don't know. Well, I'm not hating though. I'm not hating. Shout out to Holy City. Um, they got some good stuff. Cosmic Cake, the Strawberry Abacus are some of my favorites. No, yeah, Holy City legitimately has a strain called Captain Blowfish and P Doodoo. I'm not playing. They got a bunch. If you go look on their website, they got a bunch of just random names. Just just random names, right? Like I'm waiting for them to drop the strain like equate antibacterial ointment. Like just some like I'm telling y'all, they just yeah, Gucci slipper. Yeah, that's crazy. My bad, y'all. I'm just reading some I missed a couple comments. Um, what's up to everybody who's joined recently? Alex got jokes. She said volleyball feelings. They're gonna cross that and make some seaweed kush. Um, what's up, John? I don't necessarily know who you are, but Jedi said I buy by the smell, not the name. 100%, 100%. And we're not. I'm not saying. I'm not saying, and I don't think that anybody else is saying that the flower is going to be bad because of the name. It's just funny. And it's funny because the names have nothing to do with the crosses that they are. Like they have some shit that's like gelato crossed with like I don't know, like gelato crossed with sour space candy or some shit, you know. And like the shit's just called like dandelion petals. Like what the fuck, you know? Like what the hell? Like they don't got nothing to do with anything. So it's hard to shop. You got to go and like click on it and be like, damn, okay, this is a cross of this and that. And um, but yeah, Cookies didn't make any CBD flower. Cookies was buying wholesale from Secret Nature, and Secret Nature buys wholesale. They used to try to claim that they grew, but that like cat got out of the bag. Um, so Cookies was just selling resold CBD flower that was grown from somebody out in like Tennessee or some shit. I don't know. They weren't. It wasn't any Cookies genetics, nothing like that at all. I tried one of them, and it was just like you could tell it was like an Oregon CBD strain or something. Like which one did I try? Some of y'all might remember. Um, it was like orange something or mandarin something or some bullshit. But no, it was just renamed like Suver Haze or some shit. For mount control, I don't know what your name is. Said I pretty much only buy off your recommendation. That's smart. I don't. Yeah, that's smart. And you don't only gotta buy off my recommendations. If there's some shit that you see, I just am not trying, or it really catches your attention, or it's of a cross. You might happen to like Hawaiian Haze a lot or something, and you see somebody drop some across a Hawaiian Haze, and I'm not fucking with it. Um, then feel free. Whatever. But it is smart to go. Because I do. Everything is subjective, but obviously I've tried probably more hemp and more strains than anybody in America, and and so and I give my honest and unbiased opinion. you know so I try to lead y'all the right way for sure. I won't ever say something is good if it's not. So don't ever think that. I don't do no paid reviews. I don't do nothing like that. Like nobody's paying me to make a fucking basically a commercial. I'm not some of these other cannabis reviewers out here that are doing paid reviews. If I say something's bad, it's because it's bad. If I say something's good, it's because it's good. There is nothing else that goes into that thought process. Well, Rick D said they could make CBD cool instantly if they took it seriously. I tried to make that happen. Hold on. I tried to make that happen. That's why I went and met up with Burner and showed him some good flower from Zoe Therapeutics. Like this is actual good dank CBD flower. It smells like type 1. Um it's available to buy wholesale. You don't got to rename it. It's from a proven place, and I don't know, he never fucked with it. Viper Vape, you tried to join the live and then you left. I don't know if that was on accident or if that was on purpose. If it was on purpose, I would love if you joined again. If it was on accident, then it was on accident. Hold on. Pause the live, everybody. All right, we got warning signs going off right here because somebody says some ludicrous in the chat. Somebody says something ludicrous in the chat. Randy said, I'm not gonna lie, I want to try Lifter from Horn Creek Hemp just for the mornings. Boy, you about to start your day off with a headache. That's what you're gonna get in the morning. You're gonna drink a nice cold juice of pulp-free Minute Maid orange juice and smoke a joint of Lifter and wonder why the front of your head is banging itself together when you're at work. Don't do it. Lifter is not what people. I feel like there's a lot of old people and they're like, oh my god, Lifter. They go over to their neighbor while they're comparing lawnmowers and be like, hey, check it out, pal. Got this bag of Lifter. What do the kids call it these days? It's smacking. I feel like those are the people that smoke Lifter and praise Lifter. Um, if you want a good daytime morning thing, don't do Lifter. You're gonna have a headache in the morning. That's what you're gonna have. It's gonna be 11:22, and you're gonna have a migraine. Taking 600 milligrams of Advil, trying to drink water and coffee, ain't nothing working. Funny you say Hawaiian Haze is sleepy time. Hawaiian Haze is it's a sativa dominant hybrid, so That's a you know that I mean, but cannabinoids hit everybody differently. Everybody's endocannabinoid system works different. So no, I'm not into THCA, aka regular weed. I'm THC sensitive. Viper Vape said, "Yeah, I messed up. Did you join by accident? If not, that's cool. If you meant to join, feel free to join again. I'd love to hear from you." Uh, yeah, the government and the farm bill and everything is directly going for THCA flowers. So as soon as something is done about that, that's definitely going away. I think CBD flower, like regular type 3 CBD flower, I think is fine. But the days of these companies buying black market weed and reselling it online as hemp, that's coming to an end. Alex B, what are you talking about? Fusion developer said cat piss. I think he's talking about the lifter. No, cat piss was the cat piss was Suver Haze. Suver Haze is what smells like cat piss on a fence post. No, Suver Haze smells kind of like if you take an old Christmas tree somebody threw out, like it's February and there's a Christmas tree sitting on the street and a bunch of cats pissed on it. That's what Suver Haze smells like. You got to be from the ghetto to understand what that smells like. But Lifter smells like cheese and not in a good way. Lifter smells like cheese, like fermented fruit and dirt. That's what Lifter smells like, and it's just a horrible combination. No, I haven't tried the hash yet from Organic CBD. That's a Patreon. So again, that's some we have Patreon patrons on Patreon in here asking questions because of stuff that I posted on Patreon. So that's what I mean. They get to see when I get packages and I get deliveries and stuff way before everybody else. Because otherwise, you just got to wait till I post a video, or maybe I'll drop a hint or some pictures in the Discord or something. But no, I haven't tried that yet. Like I said on my Patreon post, like I don't want to destroy the packaging and stuff. So when I record the video for that, I will let y'all know. You said I'm having PTSD from Tweedle Farms right now. I bet you are. Jedi said Lifter has the biggest buzz but the weakest effects. To me, Lifter, it smells bad, it tastes like campfire, and it gives me a headache. So Noah said sour Lifter any good? It's a GG4. Yeah, okay, so all of the sours from Oregon CBD, you got the sour brulee, sour space, no. Super sour space candy, sour Lifter, sour Suver Haze, um, sour Electra, I think they made, and then sour brulee. Um, and then I think Sour Chem maybe was one of them. All of those that they used a gorilla glue cross on, they didn't. I don't know what they selected for, but it wasn't the smell. It wasn't the smell. All of those basically smell like sour space candy with like a twist, or sour space candy is like a illegitimate child that it had with the side chick from work. Like it's off. It doesn't smell gassy or dank or anything like Gorilla Glue. Um, and if you do want to try any of those GG4 crosses, I definitely go for like sour brulee or sour chem, one of those. Not don't stay away from the old shit, the legacy stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let me read this text message. Damn, can y'all hear? God damn. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Oh, dude, I had the mute. I had it on mute that whole time. God. I had the mute on that whole time. I didn't even notice. I touched the screen at some point in time, and the mute button is right there on the right side of the screen. And I didn't. It's a tiny little thing. Oh man, I was running my mouth that whole basic. I'm not even gonna repeat myself, man. I'm not even gonna repeat it. I was just saying about a whole bunch of shit about. I was replying to somebody's comment on here about THCA flower and stuff. Um, oh my god. Um, damn. Yeah, I was on a long rant about like the legality of THCA flower and how that kind of ruined the CBD industry and how like like that's I was just doing all that. Like I was talking about all that, and then I said, um, Horn Creek doesn't have coupons, but their prices are cheap. And then yeah, okay, and then I just go and see all these people talking about he's saying something deep, and we're talking about reading lips and stuff. Oh man. Oh man, I didn't even realize that. That's embarrassing, y'all. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I just damn. I don't know how much. I don't know how much you heard. What was the last thing that I was saying that y'all heard? I don't. I have no idea. I mean, like I know how I did that and approximately when, but I have no idea what I was talking about at the time. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. When I touched my screen and read that text, I muted it. Then that's crazy. That's really crazy. um. Damn, it got dark as hell. I don't know what. Oh, you know what? There's usually like the little lights from the parking lot, and they're not on for some reason. So I'm just here, like I'm just here. No, yeah, yeah, it did get dark. For yeah, damn, that really fucked up my whole flow. Like the fact that y'all didn't hear all that shit, that really like messed up my whole like just my live. When I be on live, I just kind of like let the energy just flow through my body and out of my mouth, and that kind of like fucking that messed it up. Damn. You know anyone around LA with good cuts of runts? If I did, I would have definitely hooked Patrick up already. I'm not gonna say I don't try to be funny, but sometimes not all the time. I back in the day when Facebook was really back in the day when Facebook was really popping, like in the mid, like in the 2000 teens, 2012, 13, 14, 15. I was Facebook famous because I was like a Facebook comedian. I would post just outlandish shit on Facebook. But I like, you know what it is, and some of y'all, if you've been on the Discord, I like, not that I like to write, but like I've written little stories and snippets of tales and shit. Um, I just like being creative. I'm a creative person, so that could be drawing, art. I enjoy creating new merch designs and stuff. Um, Whatever, and that comes to writing. And I feel like being funny, like just to say random shit and be funny, like it means you have to be able to be creative with what you say on the spot. And I think it's fun and it's challenging. Like any of y'all watch Theo Vaughn? Like I love Theo Vaughn's his style of humor. Like I love how Theo Vaughn, like they'll be having a conversation about just just who knows. Like he'll be having conversations with people and they'll be talking seriously. And Theo Vaughn will just jump in the middle of the conversation just completely casually and just say some outlandish shit. Like somebody will be talking about like NASCAR races or something, and Theo Vaughn will just like he'll sneak it in there because it'll sound like he's talking about NASCAR, but he's talking about how like fucking shaving squirrel nuts or something. Like it's just so random and so crazy. It's just, Theo Vaughn's hilarious, and so like um, I feel like my style of humor and comedy is kind of in that realm right there of just kind of creative shit. Cream Cheese said, "Have you ever noticed if you try a new strain at night and it doesn't agree with you, hold on, you're anxious for the rest of the night or paranoid or some say? I try not to smoke it at night, Taylor. Um, the problem was probably not because it's nighttime. It's probably because you're probably like alone by yourself, just focused on your TV or your phone or whatever, and you're not having any sort of like outside stimuli or interaction with other people. And so I noticed that sometimes if I smoke a strain late at night, I'm the only person awake. It's just me and my thoughts. And I'll be watching something or something. And I'll smoke something. I'll be like, damn, like this really hit, but it's like 2 a.m. and I'm just there. Versus if I smoke that same strain, like right now, I'm here on live. I'm about to go to the store, like doing stuff. I got to pump some gas. Like I have things occupying my brain. And so this same strain don't hit nearly as hard. So I think that's what it is. I think at nighttime, late at night, it's just you and your thoughts. So you could focus on the effects a lot more. I'm smoking critical berries right now, Amanda. He said shaving squirrels. uh, yeah, this is critical berries from Cowden. I wouldn't call it heady. Critical, you got to think about critical berries as a cross of Bubba Kush and Critical Mass, which are two straight indicas. Now, there was some genetic drift or whatever in the critical berries cross that does make it have a little bit more of like a hybrid qualities. Like even the plants have more of hybrid, like the nodes are a little bit more stretched out. The leaves, the leaflets on the leaves are a little bit more narrow. They're not super broad indica. But I would say the critical berries from Cowden, it hits right in the middle. It's not. It's not. I wouldn't call it heady at all. I would say it's just kind of right in the middle. But most importantly, though, it smells is loud, jumps out the jar at you. People smell it across the room, and it tastes how it smells. You don't get no headache or nothing. It's just kind of a nice hybrid. Yeah, Cowden's actually out of stock on the critical berries right now. I didn't even know, but I I know he's growing more. That's all I know. I don't know when. I don't know if that's almost going to be harvested. If I don't know the details. All I know is that he's growing more. So it is coming back. When? I don't know. Could be next month. Could be in October. Who knows? Uh, all y'all who are commenting, they're not in the Discord. I hope to see y'all in the Discord. So when you go over there and put in your giveaway entry, like I said, stay in the main chat. No matter what time zone you're in, just chat. Usually when I go to sleep, there's somebody on there talking. When I wake up, there's people on there talking. So it's just a great place. It's a great place. And I always gotta plug my own shit, right? I gotta plug myself. If you want another way to show support to the channel and offset the cost of production and everything, you could join my Patreon. All right, that's just a direct way you can support, and you get a little bit of extra content, exclusive content. Yeah, yeah, Anthony. I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about how like everybody who's in the Discord, like everybody who's been in there for some time, like everybody's just kind of become friends, and it's a really welcoming, like homely place. Terp Supreme said last I heard Cowden's next drop after tomorrow should be within the next month or so. Yeah, Cowden comes with drops like every month or whatever. The problem is what strain is it? I don't know. I don't think the critical berries is coming out. I know he does have some fire. Cowden has some fire coming up in the next couple drops, but I don't know specifically if it's the critical berries. Critical berries, man, this shit tastes like it for real tastes like some strawberry candy or like some pink lemonade candy or something with gas. Amanda said, I'll say this. If I don't like my critical berries, I'll ship it to whoever so it doesn't go to waste. I just got it. That's really cool of you. But I'm sure that you will like it. But if not, let us know in the Discord. There's somebody who needs it or wants to try it really bad. Cream Team said, all right, I'm not going to go off into a tangent, right? Because it's getting late. I need to go. Damn, what the fuck was I supposed to go buy? Oh, man, I need toothpaste, man. I used my last of my toothpaste today. Anyways, though, Cream Team said, I think I'm most afraid of people talking about psychosis from marijuana. That's I'm gonna say this, right? Since none of us here, I mean, I'm not talking about smoking regular weed, whatever. That's something that only happens from extreme high THC use, right? But I will say that THC does produce it can trigger psychosis, and it can also give a completely sane person psychedelic thoughts. All right. And the psychedelic part might not necessarily be bad. The psychosis, yeah. However, we need to do a lot more research and study on that. But Anytime that you go through any sort of psychedelic experience, if your mental health is not good, or you have like undiagnosed schizophrenia or bipolarism or something, psychedelics are not good for you. So it's not like, look, a person who has a completely healthy brain, no mental health issues, no genetic predispositions, no signs or symptoms, is not going to have any issues of psychosis from marijuana. But if you are, then yes, marijuana can trigger that. But marijuana will not give an otherwise um, mentally healthy person psychosis or schizophrenia or anything like that. It can only help bring it out in people who already have it. So that's to answer your question and quell any anti-cannabis propaganda. Um, and that also goes for shrooms, acid, DMT, any sort of psychedelic experience. Yeah, well, I'm glad that you know that, Cream Team. I'm glad that you are smart enough to stay away from it. And by the way, the next Cowden drop is tomorrow, and it's going to be Wipeout and Pineapple Crush. I named Pineapple Crush. It smells and tastes like pineapple soda. Um, yeah, y'all. So just again, if you want to get in on the giveaway, it's a bunch of vendors putting in. You're gonna get lots of flour, little smokies, some CBD gummies, everything. You got to go enter on the Discord. All the instructions are on the Discord. The rules for entry, everything is on the Discord. It's in the Shabazz giveaway channel. If you need a link to the Discord, it is in the description of all my videos. So just go to the last video I posted and go in the description, and the link to the Discord is in there. That's where the giveaway stuff is. Yeah, I tried the Wipeout. So I know my video is coming, but if y'all here on the live, I'll give you a little preview. The Wipeout smells really good. It looks really good. It has a little bit of dankness to it, but the thing with the Wipeout is that the effects are really light. And it's funny because Alex just said she's afraid of it being type 2. It's the opposite of maybe type 2. It's super light. Like even for CBD, it does not have super punchy effects. Like I feel like the Wipeout, if you get in that Wipeout and you love the smell, you love the taste, which I think a lot of people will really enjoy, to get good effects, you're gonna have to smoke a couple joints, like, and I'm not saying it has no effects. It's just it's not a heavy effects type of strain. You're not gonna you're not gonna have a sesh and be like, ooh, yeah, like that's a nice strong buzz. Which is interesting because it does have type 2 phenotypes, but none of the stuff from Cowden was grown from clone. So it's all consistently, I think it's 16% CBD and 0.5% THC. He said, how's it taste? The pineapple crush tastes like it smells, like pineapple soda. The Wipeout, it has a cool little taste. It gets a little bit throaty towards like the second half of the joint. What's up, B White? The pineapple crush. So look, y'all, the reason I named pineapple crush referring to the pineapple flavor of crushed soda. It tastes like pineapple soda. It smells like pineapple soda. So like, especially like if you had like the Jarritos Mexican sodas, if you had the Jarritos pineapple, you know how that smells. You know the taste. That's what the pineapple crush smells and tastes like. On the smell, it's got a little bit of gas to it. But the pineapple crush, because I know the drop is coming tomorrow, so y'all who are watching this, you're here, so you get a little heads up. To me, the pineapple crush tastes better and it has better effects. So if that helps your purchasing And remember to use the code Shabazz for a discount from Cowden if you're going to order. Um, the Wipeout is an indica dominant hybrid. Neither of them are straight indica, right? So if you're looking for like a Kush OG type of heavy indica effects, neither of them are heavy indicas. The Wipeout is an indica dominant hybrid, but again, the effects are so light you could still, you could smoke that in the middle of the day and still go on about your day. The Pineapple Crush, I'd say, is kind of like a right in the middle hybrid. A right in the middle hybrid um, gives you a nice even buzz in your head and your body. No headache, nothing like that. Uh, Cream Team said, "Is a pineapple stronger than Manglomania or Critical?" Uh no, I would say it's on par with both of those. But the Wipeout isn't as strong. And my joints keep going out, but that's because I keep stopping to talk. I'm an excellent joint roller, or I just use cones. So they're not going out because it's spacey or fucked up. It's just because I'm holding it and I'm talking. Yeah, Alec. Okay, so the Victory Banner shit. Victory Banner accidentally sent my package to Jesse Dank. So remember, y'all, Jesse posted that he got 2 of everything. That's because he got my shit too. So I'm waiting on Victory Banner to get that to me. The LC Dookie. Anthony is saying it's really good. I have yet to have an LC Dookie that wasn't Dookie, so we'll have to see. Look. I'm always open minded to it. I'm not saying that it's impossible. The day I find an LCD that I think isn't LC Dookie, I'm gonna say, "Yo, this shit's dank," or "This shit's fire," or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not biased against the genetic. I'm not even biased against Lifter. A lot of people think I'm biased against Lifter. No, it just the genetics sucks and it gives you a headache. Other than that, what? It's not a person. It couldn't have hurt my feelings or do something. It just happens to be crap. Yeah, Jesse got mine. That's why he got 2. He got 2 packages of everything. um, yeah, I've grown flower before. I used to grow. I used to grow weed outside back in the day when I sold and smoked regular weed. I used to grow shit outside. You said garlic jam, legendary OZ, platinum diesel. Probably the legendary OZ is my favorite out of those. You missed Be White. You missed all the good ones though. Like the lemon fade, grape tape, ultra OG, and the zombie breath are what I'm feeling based on the hype of the community are like the 4 best that Beliefer has. You didn't get none of those. Yeah, type 3 is you know, I don't know when the next type 3 like their full job is. All I know is that on the Discord, type 3 is going to be having 1.5 gram samplers and you just pay shipping. So you got to be on the Discord to stay updated on that and know exactly. I think he's doing that like next week or something. Fusion Developer said, I enjoy that you don't like Lifter and Super Haze. I also don't like Special Sauce. I don't like Box. I don't like Cherry Wine. I don't like uh Auto. I don't like a lot of those strains. A lot of those really crappy older CBD strains. It's not just Lifter and Super Haze. The reason I go so hard about Lifter is because I see so many people that clearly don't know anything about cannabis saying that they like it. there's something about the name and the description that companies put where you have all these people where it's their first time buying hemp flower, and they're blindly, they're blind buying it. They don't know any, they've never tried these strains, they never watched a review, they just did a Google search, a company came up, and they're like, for whatever reason, a lot of people gravitate towards lifter. I think they think it's just going to be a mood lifting whatever, and that's their first impression of CBD flower. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this works for me, it's good, and that's what they set their standard of good CBD flower. It's wildly popular with noobs. I don't know a better word. It's really popular with noobs. And that's, again, that's that problem with that, is that it sets that standard for them with their journey with hemp flower. So it's like there's these people that are like, yeah, this is good, and then they just find with a whole bunch of mediocre shit until maybe they happen to come across, or happen to come across something good, or happen to buy something on a whim, like, oh, I'll let me, people, I saw somebody mention type 3. Let me, they had a drop. Let me go buy it. And they're like, holy shit, I've been smoking sour brulee and lifter and Suver Haze and all this bullshit. And this, you're going to tell me I could have been having stuff like this, like, so that's why I go really hard about those genetics. It's just because I feel like so many people think that that's good quality stuff. Yeah, Catasil lemon octane hasn't been lemon since the very first generation of it. The very first year that Zoe released lemon octane to everybody, that first year it was lemon and citrusy. Since then, it's not at all, not at all. Because remember, Zoe is constantly working each of these lines to improve them, make them grow bigger, be stickier, have more color, and to smell better. So lemon octane hasn't been really lemony for like 3 years. Yeah, THC degrades into CBN, but you can't, that the same thing doesn't happen with CBD flower. So we don't really have any like CBN dominant strains. Ugh, yeah, special sauce is trash. Cherry wine is trash. Lifter is just, yeah, again, Lifter has always just been super popular. Because if you're somebody who's experienced with cannabis, or about what's available in the hemp world, and you never tried Lifter before, you're gonna try Lifter one time, and I guarantee you're gonna put that down. And you're like, okay, I'm cool on that. I do not need any more of that. When I got some Dark Seeker OG and some Critical Berries, and I got some Lemon Fade, you know, and I got Shiva's Dance and like all this other shit, even the subpar shit today, like Shiva's Dance and stuff. Like, there's no need to be smoking Lifter. Chocolate cherry, yeah, chocolate cherry chip was not, it was way too earthy and myrcene dominant. Like, it had potential, it had some gas in there from the Kush, but people didn't know how to grow it. I feel like if Type 3 got his hands on the chocolate chip cookies, the or no, what is it? The cherry chocolate chip? Yeah, cherry chocolate chip. If he got his hands on that cherry chocolate chip genetics, I'm sure he could hunt that and really find a good one. But nobody did. So that was kind of wasted potential right there. Yeah, Amanda, she said, so look, here's a good one. Amanda said, all those old school CBD strains made me quit Type 3, and I'm just now coming back to it after 2 years. This is exactly the problem. This is why we laugh and criticize and talk so much shit about the hemp flower subreddit, because you see these people that are recommending bullshit to everybody, and then people try it and they're like, nah, this isn't that good, I'm not going to use it. So you have oh man, you don't understand how frustrating it is. Like, it's so I want to punch the air right now just thinking about how many tens of thousands of people would be big fans of CBD flower and would be in this live right now or on the Discord buying CBD flower, but they didn't, because the first shit they tried was like some last year's harvest from Horn Creek, or they got some Lifter, some Silver Haze, or they just got some crap. They got some Pink Panther a few years ago that was grown outdoors, and they're just like, Yeah, CBD is cool, but this hurts my throat and it tastes like I'm burning tires. So, like that's just frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's really really frustrating, and that's why I'm so big on like we need to stop. We need to stop other people from recommending bullshit. That's why I really want to do a takeover of the hemp flower subreddit. It's just kind of the active users on there are all casuals that don't know what they're talking about, and they recommend the same two or three companies. Which, if you go over to the Discord, you hardly see those companies being recommended. But everybody on the Discord is like serious CBD connoisseurs. They're after the best quality, the best flavor, the best smell. Whereas everybody on the Reddit, the subreddit, are just casual users, and they're fine getting a $35 ounce of whatever. Like they're not. And so people go on there all the time and be like, "I'm looking. What is the best indoor flower?" People be like, "What is the best indoor or what is the best CBD flower I could get right now?" And then you'll have somebody that'll be like, "Oh, go get pine cone hemp grape kush." It's like, okay, yes, it looks good, but it don't have no smell or no taste. And when these people get that, they're gonna think that if that's the best, then that means that everything else in CBD flower is that good or worse, and that's horrible. People are gonna be like, yeah, you got to get Holy City's blueberry. Again, they're gonna get that, and they're saying that they said that was the best. So that means that everything else is this level or below. That means, and that's crazy. That's crazy. So we really gotta like when all of y'all, if you're on the Reddit, the hemp flower subreddit, when you see bullshit recommendations, down vote them. When you see good recommendations, upvote them, and put comments in yourself explaining why. Recommend people the good stuff, the dank stuff, so that people aren't buying Lifter in 2024. No, I never played Elden Ring. I'm not a fan of that style. I really like The Witcher though. I'm a huge fan of The Witcher, and I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima probably pretty soon. Never played Elden Ring. I don't really plan it. I mean, I might play it eventually, but that's way far back on my list. Um, I have a lot of other games I gotta try to play before GTA 6 comes out, like Harry Potter. What is it? The Hogwarts, whatever. I still haven't played Cyberpunk 2077. Like I said, Ghost of Tsushima. And then there's new games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and stuff that are coming out that I'm gonna have to play. So Elden Ring is that's not, maybe in a few years I'll play that, but that's not getting played anytime soon. I know it gets a lot of praise though. Yeah, I didn't know there were so many until I found it online. I spent way too much on crap. That's a lot of people say the exact same thing. Yeah, and the Discord, you're gonna get honest, unbiased stuff. Whereas I feel like on Reddit, like I said, you have a lot more casual users, and there's people that they don't know what they're talking about, and yeah, they're also afraid to be real about it. Or I see people overhyping shit. Like obviously they overhype it, but I mean, there's people that severely overhype it to the point where if I didn't know these companies, I would swear they were getting paid. Because and there's a couple people that go on the Discord and or they go on the subreddit. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the subreddit. On the subreddit, there's a few people that go on there and they talk about strains that everybody on the Discord knows are not loud. They are not dank. They do not taste like that. None of that. And but there's a few people that'll go on the subreddit and post those same strains and be like, "Oh my god, this is the gassiest shit I ever smoked. This is so fire. Oh, I fooled my friends with this. They thought this was some gumbo type one. Oh man, this melted my face off. It is so ridiculous. Blah 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 blah." And it's like, bro, are you serious? Because we all tried that in the Discord, and we know that shit has like no, you could barely smell that. So if you want honesty and real opinions, yeah, you got to come to the Discord, or we have to work together as a group to reform the subreddit, especially since there's no moderatorship on it. Yeah, Randy, on the subreddit, they recommend like the same four vendors. Like people be like, "Oh, what's the best?" And you don't see any of the three or four best even in any of the comments. Like if somebody says best and Type 3 and Cowden are not part of the answer, you know they do not know what they're talking about. Formant control on the side of the Discord. It says Shabazz Summer Giveaway. It's a side channel. That whole channel is dedicated to the giveaway. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. So I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to get to the end of this live and go do what I gotta do. Another so y'all know I have a lot of interests and hobbies. A lot of my interests are like I like space and like astrophysics and artificial intelligence and alien life. I'm really big into history. I'm really big into psychology, sociology, anthropology. Another thing I really like is Japan. I'm like, and it was funny is I don't like anime. Okay, I don't like anime. None of that shit. I like Japan is like I'm into like the feudal period of Japan. I really, and I guess this ties into anthropology and sociology, but I like learning and seeing about the culture and lifestyle of Japan. They have a very homogenous culture and a very, they have probably one of, if not the most unique cultures in the world, from being such an isolated, homogenous um, society. And so, anyways, damn, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. So yeah, so the fact that they're doing a feudal Japan, Oda Nobunaga, Yasuke, and all this stuff in Assassin's Creed, that's dope. And like all these new Assassin's Creeds, like that Viking one, and like all this other shit, like I have no. That's not even Assassin's Creed anymore. I played the original Assassin's Creed back in like 2007 or whatever, when you're in Jerusalem and shit, like being like what the game was about, and then the ones in Italy and shit. These new Assassin's Creed are just action slasher fighting games. Like it's crazy, but I'm gonna play that one though, just because it's feudal Japan. Same thing like Ghost of Tsushima. Um, Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance is definitely going to be fire, and um, Kingdom Come Deliverance One was one of my, that's one of the best games of all time. That is one of the best games of all time. That is a masterpiece of a video game. It's like it's basically Grand Theft Auto but set in a medieval world. So like imagine GTA 5, but you're in a medieval world based on real locations. So you could be up the under a full moon just robbing people's fucking peasant shacks and shit like medieval Kingdom Come Deliverance is such fire, and the part two is going to be I heard the map's going to be way bigger and it's going to be longer and just oh god, that is such a masterpiece of a game. um yeah, so like again, another one of my things, I like Star Wars, so my wallpaper on my phone is actually um Din Djarin, the Mandalorian in samurai armor. It's a mashup of my love of Star Wars and feudal Japan. So that's what my wall that's what my screensaver, my wallpaper on my phone is. It's just so y'all can, I'm serious. Cream Team, I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about Blueberry, does it have that unique CBD flower taste? No. Blueberry, if you weren't told pretty much anything from Type 3, though, right? Like the Dark Seeker, the R2Z2, Blueberry. If nobody told you it was CBD flower, you would have no idea it's CBD flower. It smells and tastes like regular indoor exotic weed. Okay, maybe not exotic weed, but good indoor weed. Because blueberry tastes like some blueberry kush. That's not exotic. That's more of a legacy strain at this time. It's dank. You got the R2Z2 Dark Seeker. Oh, if y'all like Skywalker OG Type 1, if you buy Dark Seeker OG and you buy blueberry and you mix them together, it smells and tastes exactly like Skywalker OG. Like one to one, you cannot tell a difference. I held them up side by side to know. Uh, yeah, Japan has an interesting history for sure. Shit. Uh, Yeah, Louis. Yeah, I'm about to get. He said I joined late. Great chat. Yeah, y'all. I'm about to end this live. I wanted to make sure I got caught up with all the comments. I'm rambling. You see, I hit the vape. I smoked a couple joints, and so my brain started. Again though, y'all, if you want to join the giveaway, the instructions are in the Discord. The link for the Discord is in all my video descriptions. If you feel like you want to help me out and get access to some exclusive content, you could join my Patreon. That really helps out. Remember, my channel's not monetized at all, like I say in all my videos. So I don't get any money from posting my videos. And I'm not doing it for money, but it does cost money, though. And it costs a lot of time, and time costs money. So if you'd like to offset that, you'd like to help and show support, you could join my Patreon. No pressure, but I appreciate it if you do. You can also buy my merch. I design all that. And just always, whenever you buy stuff, make sure you always check if I have a coupon code for that company. Um, and yeah. Oh, y'all, one thing I didn't talk about this whole time. The Little Smokies are still available. I think everybody was so used to the Little Smokies selling out in days. The Little Smokies Panzer Harvest, I told everybody they would still be available. You can still go buy the Little Smokies, so make sure you go buy the Little Smokies. I will say this, not only because it's like my product that I'm collabing on, but the Little Smokies Panzer Harvest are probably the loudest thing you can get in CBD flower right now. Like, you could light one of those up and somebody like 100 meters from you will be able to smell it outside. You know, the wind will carry it. It smells skunky, it's dank, it's hash infused, and so that's where you get that amplification of dankness. All right, the effects, it's hash infused, so the effects are they're really nice and strong. um Go buy the Little Smokies, and on that same website, you could get the Shabazz Moon Rocks. Also, that's flour dipped in live resin, coated in keef. Lots of effects, give you lots of medicinal power, all that. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, really though, I really want y'all to get the Little Smokies if you haven't got those yet. It's a really good smoking experience, really good effects, really strong indica effects, and incredible flavor, incredible smell. Um, it smells and tastes just like you're smoking some old school gassy skunky weed back in, like, the late 90s or something. It's just got that classic punch to it. um and the link for the Little Smokies are in my Instagram bio, and they're also in the landing page. It's in the video description on all my videos, or you can go to my website shabazz420.com, and you can find a link to the Little Smokies, my merch, my Patreon, all of that. All right. All right, Sean, we had a good chat. There's no trolls today or anything. We smoked some. We talked about a lot. So I expect to see y'all in the Discord. All right, I gotta go. Gotta go. Man, I gotta buy tooth. Man, I'm gonna forget that. I can't. No, I can't forget that. That's like the number one. I gotta get some toothpaste. Um, but yeah. I'm gonna catch you on the Discord and look out for my next video. Um, yeah, answer the giveaway, join my Patreon, buy my merch, buy the Little Smokies. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all my videos. Thank you for hitting like. Thank you for joining the live. All of that. All of that. You guys, every individual action that you do, it might not seem like a lot, but everybody added up, it really makes an impact on me. So thank you. And I hope that y'all have a good night. And I hope to see you in the Discord. All right. Peace.